Good morning out there in the DFS community. It's Vaughn, the Stat Man, coming into your YouTube airwaves, and welcome to the Stat Room. Whoa, how is everybody doing this wonderful, wonderful morning? All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into my picks, let me get into my positive word. And my word for this fine morning is patience. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever heard this saying, patience is a virtue? Well, it is, ladies and gentlemen, because in life, when you have patience, you can handle any situation. Because let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, there's beauty in your struggle. You might think that everything is going out of whack, everything is going far left, but sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, that is what you need. And you have to be patient because your life will turn around. Everything turns around. No one goes through a bad moment forever. Like if you play DFS long enough, you're gonna win a tournament. If you stay, grinding, you're gonna get to the pinnacle of wherever it is you're trying to go. So in life, sometimes just sit back, relax, and be patient. All right, let me leave there with patience, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into my picks, let me introduce myself, guys. I am VonnTheStaTman. You can follow me on Twitter at VonnTheStaTman. And, guys, check out the website, VonnTheStaTman.com. All right, guys, so the NBA is looking real good. It's still going on right now. Whatever the final score is, it'll be in the headline of this video. But, yeah, it was a weird night in DFS. Most of the earlier games, the stars didn't really do much, and it was just weird. Like it's weird to see Aldridge. I don't think Aldridge is no longer. I think Aldridge is no longer a superstar, guys. He had 20-something points. I mean, that's just not Aldridge like. But Father Time is undefeated, so maybe he's coming after Aldridge. And guys, you can also check out my packages and everything. I got that going on, but I don't want to talk about that tonight. I want to talk more about DFS. All right, I had a good question come in, and somebody asked me, "Is it realistic that you can win an unlimited entry GPP?" And my answer is absolutely yes. I don't believe you'll win it with one lineup. I believe you can win it with 3 lineups, and the way you do that is you have to pick 4 players that you absolutely love. They got to be like locks to get whatever number that you however you do your system. And you just get 4 players. And then you swap the other 5 out. And if those 4 hit, you just need one of those other lineups to hit. And that's how you win. Because I'm realizing 150 lineups is not really all of that. You can have 3 and do it. But that's what you have to do if you want to win an unlimited entry GPP. So I hope I answered that question. All right, so let me go right into the 4 horsemen, guys. I want this video to be very quick. All right, guys, so I'm going to give you at point guard, I'm giving you Kyrie Irving. And next, I'm giving you Fournier. Where is he? All right. And the small forward, I'm giving you Gallinari. And last but not least, the boomstick player of the night is none other than Aaron Gordon. All right, so you got Irvin, Fournier, Gallinari, and Gordon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna answer a few other questions that I had come in. I always like to answer people's questions. And someone asked me, is it better to play the 50-50 contest or is it better to play double ups? Well, 50-50 contest, Fanduel, they take a cut of that. So if let's just say it's 100 people playing and you played $1, you would only win your $1 back if you cash and 80 cents. So you lose 20 cents. But in a double up, if you play $1, you win $1. So don't play the 50-50, guys. That doesn't really, I don't understand why they even have that contest. If you're going to do that, you might as well play the head-to-head because it's the same format, but you're just going against one person. So I would rather take my chances against one person than I would against half the field, and then I'm only winning, 80% of whatever I invest. That's kind of like, doesn't make sense to me. All right, and my last question that came through was, what is the most important position in when you're picking your lineups? Now that's a really good question. I would say the most important positions to me is the power forward, because the power forward is the trickiest position because they don't really run the offense through power forwards normally. And they're not like the center, where the center is always around the rim. So you can get the least expensive center, and he still, if he's starting, can still get you 25, 30 points. But the power forward has to be very skilled. It has to be like an Anthony Davis. It's not a lot of him in the league. If you look at the rest of the teams, their power forwards, they're not as skilled. You got like a Minu, and he'll give you a 30-point day, and then the next 5 games, he'll give you 15. You got Tobias Harris, who he'll give you a 35-point game, then give you a 28-point game. Then he'll give you a 15-point game, then a 48-point game. So it depends, man. But I think the power forward, if you can get the power forward position, most nights if you get your power forward position, you cash. All right, guys, so that's it for the questions, guys. So I am on to today. So, guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you get what you want. And, guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. All right, guys, and in life, to be successful, you must have patience. Love you, ladies and gentlemen.